I'm here with TriMaster of Complexity. He just came back from Korea. How long were you there?
I was there for 3 months.
And what did you learn there?
I learned that I suck, and those Koreans practice really hard.
Like, what's the biggest difference between what's the biggest thing when you went there and you were just like, whoa?
Like StarCraft 2 wise, or just like anything?
Anything.
I mean, I guess I'll just break it down. Like StarCraft 2 wise, I mean, these guys do practice as hard as everyone says they do. And other than that, I mean, the other big wow was how cool Korea in general was. I really like that country.
Like what? What'd you do?
Go out, eat. I mean, all that good stuff.
Like what? Give me the details. I mean, we're not doing this interview so you can tell me some generalities. We want the details.
Well, see, here's how it goes.
TriMaster.
When you go out in Korea, you either have an early night or you stay out all night, right? Because the last trains, they end at 12 o'clock. So it's either take a cab home or you wait until 6 for the first trains. So bar hopping is actually pretty easy over there. I mean...
Did you go to any booking clubs?
I did not. Sang-ho has promised me, though, he'll take me to one of those next time I go back.
Korean girls? You like Korean girls?
Yeah. Korean girls are awesome. I just did...
Did you learn any Korean?
I tried. I learned very little.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
But you know little phrases.
Yeah, like hello and where's the train station?
So tell us more about the practice. What's so different?
I mean, it's just the hours involved it's a lot of time. It depends. We went through different training schedules. When I first arrived, MVP was still in GSTL. So the average training would be like, we'd wake up around 1 o'clock, eat breakfast, or I guess lunch by then. And we would just play matches. And the coach would decide every day what maps to play on. So it'd usually be like 2 or 3 maps each day. And we'd have to play it all along the house. So, I mean, that's 30 games right there of in-house. And that usually takes, we usually play for maybe 4 or 5 hours. And then we have dinner, which is around like 6 o'clock. And then we play again until 10. And then after that, it's usually just free time. But more often than not, after everyone's done with their in-house matches, they start laddering. And they ladder until like 3 or 4 in the morning.
That does sound pretty crazy. Yeah. Were you? Was it hard for you to adjust when you first got there?
No. Thanks to traveling and jet lag, I was right on their time.
No, I mean like practice schedule-wise.
Practice schedule-wise?
Were you just like, oh man, I can't handle this. This is too many games.
No, I got it really well. I mean, because it wasn't like, like an 8-hour session or anything like that. It was usually like a 4 or 5 hour session, and then there was a break after.
Did you lose a lot when you first went?
Oh my God, I suck. Like my first week there, I think I went like 0-30 on in-house matches. And then the week after was a holiday, so I had plenty of time to ladder. And then I didn't take my first game until my 3rd week there.
Oh my God. You didn't win for 3 weeks?
Well, to be fair, I only played 1 week, and then the second week everyone was off.
And who did you beat? Who was your first win?
The first person I beat was actually SC. He was pretty shocked at first. But also, I guess in his defense, all he's been playing... Well, when I first got there, that first month, he pretty much spent the whole time playing League. So, yeah.
Why?
The Koreans love it over there.
He didn't practice, and the coach was okay with that?
No, especially after he got knocked out of coD. He started grinding out games, but he was slacking off the first few weeks.
And did you notice a huge change in your skill level?
In my skill level? Definitely. I mean, before I went to Korea, I wasn't playing very much. I was probably practicing maybe 1 day, 2 days out of the week. Because I knew I was going to Korea, I actually spent most of my time just working and saving money. So
now that you're back, have you learned something about how to practice?
Definitely. I mean, just grinding out games isn't very useful, especially if that's all you do. Like, you have to take some time off to think about the game. StarCraft 2 in particular, like, one thing I've noticed is good mechanics are very important, but it's decision making. And to be able to consistently make the right decisions is probably the hardest part about being a good player.
And what's one part of your game that you were just like, all of a sudden you just had a realization like, wow, like I actually got pretty good at this?
I used to think my macro was pretty good before I went to Korea. I was proven wrong pretty quickly. I I like to think that that's actually improved quite a bit. I mean, that first week I was getting stomped on. Like I would play like at Keen or something, and we would do the exact same builds, and somehow he'd have like 10 more Marines and 10 more SCVs than I would, and that's like at the 8-minute mark. So I like to think that I've sharpened up my mechanics a lot.
And it's kind of cool of them to let you stay in the house, even though Complexity and MVP don't have a relationship anymore. So MYM was cool with it, Complexity was cool with it, MVP was cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, the partnership ended maybe like halfway through my stay there, and I guess by that time they loved me, especially because I had to do the dishes most of the time. But I mean,
They made you the maid.
Well, in the in-house matches, the bottom four would have to clean, so I was usually bottom four.
How many times did you finish out of the bottom four?
We only had in-house for maybe like a month and a half, and then after they got knocked out of GSTL, it was just kind of like ladder sessions, unless they had a Code A match or a Code S match. But I got a lot of dishwashing done.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's all right, though. Who's the best player in the house?
Besides DRG, I don't know. Like, I was actually really surprised with all of them. Like, they are all definitely, like, very good players. I probably couldn't tell you, like, who would be a good second, because on any given day, I've seen them beat each other.
So how'd you win your first couple matches, then?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Play standard?
Yeah, I just play standard. I mean, there's no point in me trying to, like, just get a cheap, easy win. Like, I'm there to learn, you know? Like, I don't really care if I win or lose. I just want to improve.
So when you came back on the North American ladder, were you like, wow, it's like I removed these weights from my ankles or whatever?
I haven't even... all I play on the American ladder is just random. Usually, if I want to practice, it's either EU or Korea.
And has anyone been like, wow, you got better?
No.
No? Not yet?
No.
Well, this MLG, you can prove it, right? You play Huck next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Show off your Korean mechanics.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one that was in Korea.
TriMaster, huh?
I said I'm not the only one that was in Korea.
Oh, who else was there?
Huck.
Yeah. But he's been there for a while. Like,
he's got a couple months on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan now?
I mean, just finish off MLG. We'll see how well I do. Hopefully, make it into pool play. That'd be nice. Other than that, I already moved into the Complexity house. It's actually in my hometown, so it's just like an hour.
Who's there now?
Right now, it's just me and my player manager, Scott Ford. But the other Complexity members are planning to move in. We're not actually opening the house for another week or two.
Who's moving in?
So far, I think it's just Kevin, or QXC, and Ghosty User. I think Chad might come by for the summer. He's still in school, and we'll see. We'll probably, I don't know. They figure that stuff out. I just play.
You gonna have the same kind of ranking matches and stuff in-house?
That would be nice. Yeah,
I mean, now you can be like the person that organizes that stuff because you've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, that way I won't have to do the dishes.
Yeah. Well,
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, thanks for taking time with us. Good luck in your matches, and hopefully, you still have that F4 key?
It's at home somewhere.
That's the best story still.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's that key.
I know. Out of all the keys for me to get, it was the F4.
For those that don't remember the story, you want to tell it really quick?
Essentially, when I made my breakout at MLG Riley, I beat a guy known as Idra, and he got a little mad and smashed his headset onto his keyboard, and the F4 key wound it up in my possession. I like to think I looted him after I won.
Nice. All right, well, good luck, and we'll see you later.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks.